Good morning, students. So today we'll start chapter 2 of maths, that is whole numbers. Okay, so before starting the chapter, let us go through some definitions. First is your natural numbers. Okay, the numbers which are used for counting are called natural numbers. Okay, so the numbers which you use for counting objects are called natural numbers, or simply you can say that the counting numbers are called natural numbers. Okay, so example is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, next is your whole numbers. All the natural numbers including 0 are called whole numbers. Okay, so in the set of natural numbers, if you include 0 also, then it is called set of whole numbers. Okay, example is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Alright students, then next is your number line. Okay, origin is 0. Okay, towards the left hand side negative numbers are written and towards the right hand side positive numbers are written. Okay, and these positive and negative numbers together form integers. Okay, now see, next is your addition on number line. Okay, now see, if I'll tell you to add 2 and 3. Okay, so all of you know 2 plus 3 is how much? 5. Okay, but if I tell you to add these two numbers 2 and 3 on the number line, how you are going to add? See, first of all, what is written? 2. So you will see where 2 is written on the number line. Next, what is saying? Plus 3. So you will move 3 steps forward from 2. 1 step, 2 step and 3 step. Where you have reached? 5. That means 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay, so this is how you add numbers on the number line. Okay, now similarly is your subtraction on number line. Now in the same way you can subtract also. Okay, suppose I say 6 minus 3. So all of you know what is 6 minus 3? It is 3. Now let us see where 6 is written on the number line. It is written here. Okay, and how much we have to subtract? 3. So we'll go 3 steps back. 1, 2, 3. Where we have reached? 3. Okay, so that means 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. So this is how you do subtraction on the number line. I hope this much is clear to all. Okay, now see, your next topic is successor. Okay, see, what is successor? The number which comes just after a given number is called its successor. Okay, for example, if I have written here 8. Okay, so the number which comes just after 8. So what comes after 8, children? 9. That means what? 9 is its successor. Okay, so that means if you add 1 on the given number, you get its successor. See, 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. Okay, in the same way, next is your predecessor. The number which comes just before a given number is called its predecessor. Okay, so if any number is given to you, the number which comes just before it is called its predecessor. Suppose I have written here 15. So what comes just before 15? 14. Okay, so that means this 14 is its predecessor. Okay students, and for predecessor what do? We subtract 1. Now see, if I'll do 15 minus 1, what I'll get? 14. Okay, so for successor we add 1 and for predecessor we subtract 1. Okay, hope this much is clear to all. Now see, let us see the exercise. See, here is your exercise 2.1. First is your write the next 3 natural numbers after 10,999. Okay, now see what is given? 10,999. Next 3 natural numbers means the numbers which will come after it. Okay, so what comes after 10,999? You will get 11,000. After 11,000, 11,001. After that 11,002. 2. Okay, so this way you can find out the other natural numbers as well. Okay, students. Next is your write the 3 whole numbers occurring just before 10,001. What he has given? 10,001. Okay, so just before. Okay, so just before means its predecessors. Okay, and for that what do? We subtract 1. Okay, so its 3 predecessors will be what? 10,000. 1 se pehle what will come? 10,000. Before that what will come? 9,999. Before that what will come? 9,998. Okay, so these 3 are its predecessors. Okay, or you can say the whole numbers which come just before 10,001 are these 3. Okay, next question is your which is the smallest whole number. Okay, right now we discussed the definition of whole numbers, isn't it, children? So the smallest whole number is what? 0, because whole numbers start from 0 itself. Okay, in the same way, next is your how many whole numbers are there between 32 and 53. So between 32 and 53, so you will exclude them, you will not count them, because you have to tell in between. Okay, so you will count all the numbers like 33, 34, so on till 54, and then you will count them how many numbers are between 32 and 53, and that will be your answer. Okay, next is your question number 5. Write the successor of. Okay, now see, A part is your this. Let's see what's written. Ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. So 24,40,701 is written. You have to write its successor. Successor means which comes just after it. Okay, for successor I have already told you what do? We plus 1 in it. Okay, so that means what we will get? We will get 24,40,702. So its successor is this. Okay, similarly you can do other parts also. Next is your write the predecessor of 94. 94 is given. Predecessor, pre means pehle. Okay, so predecessor means for predecessor I have already told you we subtract 1. So that means predecessor of 94 is what? It is 93. Okay, I hope this is clear to all. All of you are getting it. Okay, other parts you can do yourself, you can try it. Okay, now see, next is your in each of the following pairs of numbers state which whole number is on the left of the other number on the number line. Okay, and also write them with the appropriate sign greater than or smaller than between them. Okay, so you have to tell that if you will write these two numbers on the number line, which number will come on the left hand side and which will be on the right hand side. Now see children, I have already told you about number line. Suppose if this is the number line, okay, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Now see, what you can see is the numbers which are smaller are on the left hand side and the ones which are greater are written on the right hand side. Now see, 3 is smaller than 4, so it is written on the left hand side of the 4, and 4 is greater than 3, so it is written on right hand side of the 3. Okay, so he has asked us 530 and 503, which one will be on the left and which one will be on the right. Okay, 530 and 503. Okay, now see, if I'll draw a number line here, okay, so children see which number is smaller? 503. So which number will come first? 503, then 504, 505, 506, so on, and somewhere 530 will also come. Now see, clearly you can see that which number is on the left hand side of the number line? 503, and which is on the right hand side of the number line? 530. Okay, so that means smaller numbers will always come on the left hand side of the number line and the greater numbers will come on the right hand side of the number line. Okay, now since we know that which one is smaller and which one is greater, we have to put the correct sign also as it is asked in the question. Okay, so which one is smaller? 503. Okay, and greater is 530. So we'll put a sign like this. Okay, this sign is open towards greater number and it is closed towards the smaller number. Okay, so this way you can do the other parts also. Now see, next is our true or false. Okay, A is 0 is the smallest natural number. Okay children, you know that natural numbers start from 1. So 0 is not a natural number. So that is why this statement is false. Okay, then is your B. 400 is the predecessor of 399. Predecessor of 399 is what children? What comes before 399? 398. But he is saying 400. So this statement is again false. Okay. Next is your 0 is the smallest whole number. This is true because whole numbers start from 0 only. So 0 is the smallest whole number. Therefore this statement is true. Okay. Next is your 600 is the successor of 599. See what comes after 599 children? 600. So therefore this statement is true. Next is your all natural numbers are whole numbers. Now see, whole numbers are what? 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So he is saying that all the natural numbers are whole numbers. Yes, because they are included in the set of whole numbers. Therefore this statement is true. Okay. Next is your F. All whole numbers are natural numbers. What are whole numbers children? 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So are these natural numbers? No, because 0 is not natural number. Okay. So this statement is false. Next is your G. The predecessor of a 2-digit number is never a single-digit number. Okay. So he is saying that if we have a 2-digit number, its predecessor cannot be a single-digit number. But it is false. Why? Because see, 10 is a 2-digit number. 1 and 2, 2-digit number it is. But its predecessor is 9. And 9 is a single-digit number. Isn't it? So this statement is again false. Okay. Then is your H. 1 is the smallest whole number. This is false because 0 is the smallest whole number because whole numbers start from 0. Okay, therefore the statement is false. Next is your I. The natural number 1 has no predecessor. Okay, what are natural numbers children? From where does they start? From 1. 1, 2, 3 and so on. So does it have a predecessor? Is there any natural number before 1? No. So this is again true. Okay. J is your the whole number 1 has no predecessor. Now see, he is saying whole number. Now this time he is talking about whole numbers. So whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. And he is saying that 1 has no predecessor in whole numbers. Does it have or not? Yes, it have. Okay, what is the predecessor of 1 in whole set of whole numbers? It is 0. Okay. So the statement is false. Okay. Next is your K. The whole number 13 lies between 11 and 12. It is false because if we write 11, 12, 13 comes after 12. It is not in between 11 and 12. So the statement is false. Okay. Similarly, L part is there. The whole number 0 has no predecessor. Now see, if we write the set of whole numbers, it is 0, 1, 2 and so on. So is there any predecessor of 0? Is there any number before 0? No. Okay. So the statement is true. Last is your M part. The successor of a 2-digit number is always a 2-digit number. This is again false because see, 99 is a 2-digit number. 1, 2. It is a 2-digit number and its successor is 100, which is a 3-digit number. Okay. Therefore, the statement is false. Okay, children. With this, we have completed our exercise 2.1. Thank you.